Three, two.
Darren Dodds, firstly, welcome along to Cumbernauld Colts, appointed as the first team assistant manager. What's initially your reactions to being appointed as assistant here at Cumbernauld Colts?
Really excited about the season coming up. When David mentioned it, when he spoke to me and says he was James was going to step aside and he was going to become manager, if I'd be interested in coming along to help him, coming as assistant manager to help him and his brother Kevin, it was a great opportunity. Obviously known David for nearly 20 years now. We first met in Inverness and we've kept in touch since then. So it was, and then just speaking to him and been quite a few loan league games last season and seeing the facilities here at Broadwood, it's really something good and something exciting because I enjoy coaching. Coach at Dunfermline under 18s at the moment, but it's the facilities and everything else and the makings of the team and the progression and things. So it was really keen to join them.
Yeah, certainly. Obviously, Dan, you had quite a playing career. Played senior, the top level senior football for a number of years. So you bring a wealth of experience, from the top level in Scottish football. How do you feel that you can, the club can benefit from your experience moving forward?
I think sort of knowing some of the players and then watching some of the games and then bringing that experience. I had a wee joint management myself and things, so got that experience and dealing with the players and a bit of man management and also different managers you work under. Played a lot of time full time, but when I did drop down to part time, worked under Dick Campbell and he's had an unbelievable season now. But just some of the wee things he put man management skills he's got and he works with. I think one thing when you do drop down, you do go to part time, you forget most of these boys that are coming from their work when they come to training 2 nights a week. So you're the motivation to get them going and getting them sort of G'd up and getting them sort of ready for training and things and games and stuff. So hopefully can sort of try and help guide David and use some experience on the players and help David and his management sort of career.
Mm-hmm. And obviously you mentioned there that you'd played with David before during your playing career. Am I right in saying it was at Inverness,
Yep.
Dundee United as well?
Yep, Inverness. So with about a couple of years at Inverness and then David went to Dundee United, then I went the year after and then he was there for a spell, a few months, and then he went back to Inverness. So with a few years playing there and then we've played against each other a couple of times sort of lower league level towards the end of sort of my career as well.
So obviously that relationship that you built up, that partnership, that you maybe built up, David mentioned to me off camera, I know that you'd sort of taken him under his wing a wee bit. So, I think what I'm saying is there's a relationship there that's already established, and do you feel that will benefit the management partnership and the team, the backroom team as you move forward this season?
Yeah, I think so. We obviously spent a lot of time in Inverness, there's club houses and that, and we stayed in the same house. There's 4 of us that stayed in that house, and I was spent a lot of time and then kept in touch even when he was out playing in Canada and stuff. Still kept in touch. So known him for a lot of years, and same with brother Kevin, known him for many years as well. So we still talk about football even when we meet up and chat to each other. So we still keep involved in how each other's going, and I've been quite a few Cumbernauld games, couple of away games and a couple of home games this season. So and he tells about the squad as well. So it's a good blend. There's experience, and as James touched on as well, the younger ones coming through, so it's about getting the right blend. And I know him and Kevin and James have been looking at players as well, so if we can get some in, then it should be an exciting time for the squad.
Have you had the chance to meet any of the players, or do you know many of the players?
A few of the older ones, obviously John Winters, Graham Holmes, played against them, so and then obviously seen a few from the games I've been at.
Yep, great stuff. And just on expectations, we're looking at the season ahead. Obviously, Cumbernauld Colts, as we've heard earlier, always looking to develop players moving forward, but also looking to achieve on the pitch as well. What would your expectations be of the season ahead?
I think it's probably been sort of competitive, as David says, probably going for that top half and then trying to sort of progress in cups or whatever. So I think as James touched on as well, teams will be there with sort of big budgets, don't know how the playoffs will go, if Bournemouth will go up or whatever, Cowdenbeath will come down, so there'll be teams there and then we don't know who'll come through, so but it's been competitive. The games seen so far this season, there's some of the stronger teams, but there's quite a lot, there's about 8 or 9 teams that are all similar around each other, so being competitive and then try and edge yourself up the league.
Great stuff. Dan, thanks very much, and wish you all the best in the season ahead here at Cumbernauld Colts as assistant manager.
No problem, thanks.
Great stuff.